Chet. Hey neighbors, welcome to Shed Shop 2.0 and this edition of Your Neighbors Do You Dirty, but the Chainsaw Redeemer does not. This is a steel 024 crankcase with a steel 024 cylinder and this brand new beautiful Meteor piston kit. I would like to show you how to determine if your crankshaft bearings need replaced on your chainsaw. One of the things you can do is see if there's play up and down. When it's in the case, if there's play up and down at all, you 100% need them replaced. However, if there's not play and you haven't split your case, let me explain something. The guy I bought this off of damn, I forget what he did for a living, but he did saws on the side just like a lot of people do, and he sold his saws as rebuilt. If you know what a clamshell motor is, let's see, I thought I had one here. Yes, this is a clamshell motor, okay, and your crankshaft seals slide on your crankcase. He would reuse those from a saw that was burnt up and had a completely scored piston like this. There's a reason that piston is scored. It's usually either straight gassed or there's an air leak somewhere. He would reuse those seals. He had no wood to cut with his saws, and he would sell them as rebuilt, ready to go. Neighbors, he told me this one just needs a piston, and it will be good to go. You can rebuild it. Well, so he has removed the transfer from the cylinder, and I put my rings in here and measured in a bunch of different spots, and fortunately, there is no plating missing. That has a good wall on it still, despite the discoloring. So we were going to hone it and put a new Meteor piston in it, and obviously disclose that that's there, and then we discount the price of this saw. However, I just now went to oil my bearing here, and when I pulled my arm up, listen. You hear that, neighbors? I have a guy, we can't flip this camera, damn it, I hate that on this phone. I have a guy that rebuilds saws as well as a hobby, and he sells them as rebuilt. He'll just put some oil on those bearings and call it good. However, I can tell you, when they're that loud, I've never ever put a saw back together with a bearing that loud and oil resolve the problem. He's like, yeah, you just run it for a little bit and then that noise will go away. No, neighbors, it doesn't. And if it does, it's probably because the bearing went out even more. So, that's another reason my saws are priced the way they are. I would never, ever sell a saw with a bearing that sounds like that. So, unfortunately, we have to split this case and put some new bearings in it. However, I don't know that I have a puller for this worm gear. Usually the 024 worm gears come right off, but this one is not. And I cannot recollect if I've had one here recently with the metal worm gear that doesn't come off, or that's been connected to the shaft like that. So, I have a puller that I use for Husqvarna worm gears, but it does not fit this one. But I'm going to try and find me another coupler that will fit this worm gear, because my pullers, my cheap China bearing pullers, are just going to shit. And I've not been able to find a good set, and steel one's like $400 for their bearing puller, so they can blow it out their ass. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that, neighbors. That's a bad bearing, and if you're rebuilding saws on the side and selling them to your neighbors, please don't leave that shit in there. Do your neighbor right. Don't make this industry look bad. Too many people assume that they're getting done dirty if they have a problem with a saw that they buy from me, because they've been done dirty by other people in this business. And that's why I warranty my chip, neighbors, because I want to make sure you know you don't get done dirty. And I'm a human being, and sometimes I miss stuff, just like this. We will warranty that, okay, 100%. And actually, when I do a cylinder like that, I extend the warranty beyond the 90 days, because it's just, why not? There's more risk of something going wrong with that. So why not cover my neighbors so they feel more comfortable buying the saw? These sell for $350 in my area, believe it or not, the 024s. The 026s sell for $400 to $450 in good condition. Of course, yes, you guys, there's plenty of them out there for $100, $150. People say they run good, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just telling you, on average, a good-looking 024 or 026, that's what I can get for them. So this one, I'll probably sell this saw for $250 to $275 with an 18-inch bar and chain. Somewhere's around there. We'll see, neighbors. But until next time, be kind to one another. Everyone is facing a battle. I love all you neighbors, even though I really freaking suck at it. Hashtag persevere, right, neighbors?